Shalom. First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash, the bonus to the apostles and elders, the great millstone and rule well. And shalom to the sincere brethren out there pushing this word, man. I ain't really got anything too much in mind. I'm just going to go with this scripture and go from there. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now this is a prophecy in Job that says that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and that he's basically gonna cover the faces of the judges thereof, man. And it says, if not, where and who is he? So it's actually a mystery who the wicked is, but that mystery is now being revealed in these end times through the prophets, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai here at Great Millstone, our apostles and elders, and their elders before them. So who's the wicked? Well, the wicked is the so-called white man for all the atrocities that he's done on the earth, man. Okay, for robbing, stealing identity, slavery, okay, massacring people with the sword, okay, atomic bombs, all other manner of wickedness, man. Whether it be transgenderism that they're pushing or so on and so forth, man. Okay, and it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So let's see who that's talking about, man. Let's go to, because that scripture doesn't say it's Esau, right, which is the so-called white man. We just know that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We look at all the atrocities that are done on the earth today, and who's it done by? So-called white people. Okay, they're running everything. Now this is Malachi chapter 1, I start from 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So they are the wicked that the scripture's talking about, man. Okay, now that we've established that the wicked is Esau, okay, which is Edom, okay, now we can actually start to look into this a bit more, man. Okay, let's go to Genesis. In fact, let me go to Genesis chapter 25, right? And let me go to Genesis 25, verse 25, and this is on the birth of Esau and Jacob when they were born. The scriptures teaching that. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau, which in the Hebrew is Ishashwa, which means wasted away is he. And after that came out his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, okay, Yaiquab in the Hebrew, and Isaac, which means supplanter. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Right now, if you notice, he didn't describe what Jacob looked like, because Jacob looked like everyone else. Okay, people were melanated, dark skin. Okay, but Esau came out. It says came out red, all over like a hairy garment. Because in those days, what they should do is they used to dye the garments with like a different dye, like red dye, for example. And the reason it came out red is because when Esau came out, that's why his name is wasted away is he. That's why his father called him that. It's because he had leprosy, man. Okay, his skin was didn't have melanin, and because it lacked melanin, you can see the blood showing through the skin. Okay, especially as a newborn baby. Okay, so that's one characteristic of the so-called white man. Now, not every so-called white person, as you can see, is going to be from the lineage of Esau. Okay, because this is about lineage as well. The scriptures talk about lineages and nations coming from the seed. So if your forefather goes back to the man called Jacob, even though he was a melanated man, a dark-skinned man, if you will, okay, you could still look like a Chinese person or a white person or so on and so forth. As long as your line goes back to Jacob, then you're one of the sons of Israel, because Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay. Now, if I go to Revelation. Now now that we've got a characteristic of Esau, okay, who we know is the wicked. Now let's read this. This is Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, So a horse represents power, and the red there is representing Esau. So this is Esau's power structure it's talking about. And it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And who's taking peace from the earth? Who's caused endless wars, man? The so-called white man. And it says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay. Now, so let's break this down. It says that now we've established that the horse that is red is talking about Esau and his power structure. Okay, he's military, he's religious power structure, also his financial systems, all of that. It's his power structure altogether. And it says, and power is given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Okay, and that is all the so-called white man's done since he's been in power, man. Okay, for these odd, like, what, 400 years or 500 years or whatever it is. And that they should kill one another, right? All these different wars that he set up, like, you know, proxy wars, getting people to fight each other in the Middle East and countries, and causing all these skirmishes and people getting blown up. It says, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now, what's that great sword talking about? Now, one example, a sword is a killing instrument. And one example of a killing instrument, okay, what is the biggest, most destructive killing instrument on Earth today, man? It's the atomic bomb, the thermonuclear technology, okay? Now, how do we link this back to Esau? Let's go to Genesis 27, right? Which is a bit after Genesis 25, where now we're going to read the blessing that was given to Esau by Yahweh Shemiah Shai, which is the name of the Most High, man, okay, for his son. And this is Genesis 27, verse 37. Right. So, and Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord. Let me read 36 actually. And he said, is not he rightly named? I'm going to have to read from 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. Right, which is all set up in the spirit. Because Esau sold his birthright, okay, for some pottage, because he was hungry. See, Esau's carnal, he had no faith. He didn't think, oh, the Most High is watching, okay. But the Most High was watching, man, and that was all set up in the spirit. So he gave away his firstborn right, in a sense. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob, meaning supplanter? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. But he didn't take it away. So Esau was a liar. Okay? And that's what the so-called white man's like now, man. He plays the victim. Okay? He just lies and lies and puts lies upon lies until you catch him out. And when you catch him out, that's when he gets that devilish smile come across his face, man. It says, for he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. And behold, now you have taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved the blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained them. And what shall I now do unto thee, my son? So the Lord blessed it up, man. Okay, gave Jacob the stronger blessing, which was the everlasting blessing, man. Okay, that we were gonna basically rule these nations with a rod of iron, all these other heathen nations, okay, that are gonna be subject to us in the kingdom, man. Okay. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. So he was a fucking bitch, man. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. So yeah, you know, at one point in history, Esau is gonna get the fatness of the earth, which is all, you know, the lands, the resources that you reap from the lands, the whole earth in a sense. And now, as we read in Job 9:24, what did it say? It said, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Right? And who are the judges? The judges are the children of Israel. Okay? Now what he did is, he basically has tricked the world into thinking that he is you know, so righteous and amazing and pure. Okay? That's why he calls himself white. Okay, referring to purity, but he's actually red. Now it says, now it said in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now it says here in verse 39, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. So at one point, according to this blessing that was given by Yahweh through Isaac, that blessing was going to come upon him, and that has come upon him, man. Right now, we're under the rulership of the so-called white man. We're in Esau's kingdom right now. Okay, so that blessing has been fulfilled. Now let's keep reading. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, which is his now, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Because Esau was up in the mountains, man. Okay, and in the medieval period, dark ages, and so on and so forth, for a long period of time, Jake was in rulership in Europe, in the Middle East, and so on and so forth, man. Okay, like for example, the Constantine. Okay, that wicked Jake. He was an Israelite, man. Okay, and he set up the Constantinople, and he had that whole empire, man. But he says the key point being, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Now, what did we read in Revelation 6:4? It said that a great sword was given unto him, man. Okay, now that sword is talking about Esau being using the sword, a killing instrument, that blessing was given to him by Yahweh to assert his dominance over the earth, man. And that's what he's been doing through his military, man. Okay, you got America, you got Russia, so on and so forth, man. Okay, I'm going to end it on this scripture here. This is John chapter 10 verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. And that's the so-called white man, man. That's what he does. He goes into lands, he poisons it with his wine, makes him drunk. Okay, rapes, robs, pillages, and puts people to the sword, man, to the edge of the sword. Okay, whether it's through disease warfare, whatever it is, man, through thermonuclear fire, the gun. And that's his MO, man. Now let's see what it says after. It says, I am come, this is the Lord speaking, that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay, talking about the Israelites, man. So, you know, hey, it doesn't matter how much Esau's going to keep doing what he's doing. This ain't going to last, man. We're in the end times right now, and we're going to come into our rulership, man, because prophecy must be fulfilled, man. Okay, he's going to serve us, man. Okay, he's going to serve us in hardcore slavery, just like he put our people through hardcore slavery, man. The transatlantic slave trade. Who did that? The so-called white man put so-called black men into that, man. Okay, Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, which are the true children of Israel, man. I had a scripture on my mind. So Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, right? And a key point here being his hand took hold on Esau's heel. Now this showed, this is symbolic, this is prophetic, man. Okay, of what was to come, that we were going to pull Esau out of that power seat when he was in power in these end times. Now I'm not sure if this website has it, so I'm going to just get it in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, right? Now that lines up with this scripture here, man. This is 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. Actually, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, referring back to Genesis 25. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So what does that mean? We're in the end of this man's kingdom. Okay, we're in the last legs, okay, of Esau's kingdom, man. Okay, and you can see it crumbling around you, man. His infrastructure, he's spread himself too thin, even militarily. Okay, his financial systems basically falling to pieces. Okay, it's a charade. Basically, man, we're coming into our rulership, man. The Lord's coming back soon. Okay, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, it says the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question Esdras asked thou not. So we're just between that right now, and that's the time that we're in, man. Okay, we're in the time of the Lord's return. Okay, and let me just get this quickly, man. Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, man. So the Lord coming back ain't gonna be good for these heathen, man, and it ain't gonna be good for our people who are following the ways of the heathen, man. Okay, not coming back to the light, to the truth, under Yahweh Shemi Shai. Hey, with that, so I just wanted to, I didn't know what I was gonna go into. I had a kind of an idea. Hey, Esau is the wicked. Esau is the so-called white man, okay? And we're under him right now, but his latter end is gonna be bad, man, okay? Obadiah 1:18 says we're gonna burn him up after 1,000 years, man. Okay? Okay? The scriptures say, man, that he's going to be done away with, man. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Okay? So that's what it is, man. Anyway, with that, hope that's been edifying. Till next time, Shalom.